Welcome back to another edition of Tea and Toys. And yes, you can see from the images that from the usual suspects in the Transformer circles, we've got confirmation that Blitzwing has been unofficially announced. It is a shame that this does keep happening because it does kind of ruin the anticipation of what they might look like when Hasbro do their reveals. This is one of those things, by the by. Each their own, I guess, is the best way I should put it. But here he is. I actually think he does look quite good. I obviously can't wait to have him in hand, have him with the Astro Train. There are pictures that do the comparisons, but I'm going to leave that for my video for when I get the toy. But here he is, jet mode, tank mode, and robot modes. Happy that he is officially coming, but not necessarily the way it's been done. But here he is. In the past few days, we've also had a few other drops and a surprise reveal from list leaks that have been appearing again, rumours and all that, to take it all to pinch of salt until all completely confirmed when this is announced and when they hit the shelves. So wave 4, we'll talk about that. So Skullgrin is likely to drop in this wave as well. Megatron, a repack from the Kingdom. And then you've got the deluxe sizes. Another repack of Wheeljack. Now this is like the third or fourth time they've released this version of Wheeljack, when we know that there were plans to do the Cybertronian mode version of Wheeljack had he won that fan poll. So it would have been nice if they actually developed this through and released him in this line. Or maybe even do Slicer instead of another white version of Wheeljack. Because we've already had Exhaust, and the only other character I can think of that is a repaint of Wheeljack is the Slicer. Or, if you want to go down the Shattered Glass route, which is more to the same colours as the Slicer, I personally would prefer the full Decepticon character Slicer, not the Shattered Glass. But then again, I'm not the biggest fan of Shattered Glass, so I'm kind of biased. A repack of Cheetor. A bit of a shelf warmer here in the UK, I found. Obviously that original paint job. Now, is this the original paint job? Is this the Netflix paint job? We don't know. I do think that this would have been an opportunity for them to do the character Panther. Yeah, he would have been very close to Shadow Panther that was released at the end of Kingdom, but at least it would have been a different character. And I mean, you already know from the rumours that previously dropped that Breakdown will be the 5th and final Stunticon released in this wave. But as you can see, Twincast. Is he the rebuilt body of Blaster, or is he a clone of Blaster? Two different storylines you could give this character, or he could be a completely new character, individual and independent to Blaster in the Legacy line. Now, will we get shenanigans in regards to the cassette friend that he'll come with? The Kingdom Stroke Legacy Blaster came with Eject, which is the blue Autobot Warrior cassette. Now, I do think they're probably going to give us Rewind. I don't want them to do Rewind with Twincast because I want Rewind, but I have absolutely no love or intention to pick up Twincast in any way, shape or form. But if they do package him with Rewind, which is the black version of the Autobot Warrior cassette from Blaster, I'm going to pick it up because I want Rewind to go with my collection. But there are options that they can do. Who have we got? We've got Flipsides, we've got Stripes, we've got Rosanna, we've got Night Stalker, we've got Sundor, and we've got Black Cat. There are 6 other options that they could give us. I'm not going to do the combined Autobot Warriors because I consider them Blasters cassettes. So I think we could actually split up the Blaster cassettes and the Twincast sets if they are separate characters in this continuity. So we've got 6 other options. I'm hoping that they'll do either Flipsides or Rosanna, because Flipsides originally came with a Twincast release, and or Stripes from the Ravage mould, and maybe a new mould showing off what Steeljaw might look like from the Night Stalker. And lo and behold, we'll see where that goes. And what other news have we had? What other stuff has dropped? In regards to the Velocitron set. Now, this breakdown was actually already announced in the original leak. Now, I'm doing this just for a grumble, really. We can see the Road Rocket is going to be based on the RC mould. These are all rumours, so we'll take it as a pinch of salt. Burnout, obviously from Skids, this is one I would have guessed. Clampdown, obviously from one of the Sideswipe moulds. And obviously the oddest one is Cosmos out of Warpath. Interesting. But what is, again, really frustrating to know that that this is more confirmation that we're just going to get one Cosmos in a box. You've got Road Rocket, Shelf Warmer, Burnout, Shelf Warmer, Clampdown, Shelf Warmer. Cosmos, on his own, the character everybody's going to want, the same as they did with the Netflix Bumblebee, you're getting one chance to get him. Now, fingers crossed, Hasbro Pulse will give us more chances to get Cosmos, but that's something that we've just got to wait and see what happens from there. And then we get the Blur. A lot of people think this is going to be Armada Blur. I don't have my high hopes that we're going to get Armada Blur. I'm not going to buy it, but I do actually think this is just going to be a recolor of the original Blur, because the Velocitron appearance of Blur, obviously the original toy, is a combination of Armada Blur and G1 Blur. But personally, I think they're just going to give us a Buzzworthy Bumblebee Cup Blur in this instance, where the colours are actually more screen accurate, which is a shame. A little bit annoying that they're going to be doing that, but that's just my thoughts. If I'm wrong, I'll put my hands up. And then another one I've seen a lot of debate with is the Voyage Override. Now, if they had to use the Hot Rod mould, which is heavily debatable whether that should have been a Voyager mould. It had a lot of engineering, but it was still small. It should have been a deluxe. It probably should have been a deluxe. So if they're trying to pull the same trick here with Override, I don't know. Again, they're packaging 2 of her per box. And Holler, Road Holler. Easy one, straight from the grapple mould. This is one I will be picking up, because he appeared in the first episode. So I have to get him. But yeah, still a bit about what they can do with Cosmos there. And if he's not readily available on Hasbro Pulse, there's going to be words. Then something a little bit different. Super 7's G.I. Joe line. We're going to get Doc and Scarlet. 2 figures I'm not going to get. But Stormshadow to go with the Snake Eyes, the Cobra Commander and the Duke. Just a set of 4 for me in this set. I might be tempted with Shipwreck. I kind of loved that character as a kid, so I might pick him up. But yeah, Cobra Trooper and Stormshadow. And that's all. That's all I've got for today. Don't forget to love, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.